Hello, everyone. My name's Kathy Bernard, and I'm the founder of the Save Your Skin Foundation here in Canada. The Save Your Skin Foundation started in 2006 as a direct result of myself being diagnosed with metastatic melanoma in 2003. As most of you probably know, in the metastatic melanoma landscape, there were no treatments, very little information. And my family and I had to search the internet and really the world to find a trial and a physician to help me get better and stay alive. So thus, I had a few clinical trials. I had to travel outside of my home province here in Canada, and I actually had to pay for a couple of my treatments. We knew as a family how lucky we had been that we were able to find the doctor, the information, and the treatment we needed. But we also knew how lucky we were that we were able to afford it and that we had this incredible family and friend support team around us to help us through this horrible, horrible journey. So in 2006, after being cleared from the metastatic disease, we decided that we wanted to help other people. And we started the Save Your Skin Foundation, small grassroots out of North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And it grew and it grew and it grew. And we are now not only across Canada, but we represent patients from across the globe. I'm extremely proud of the work we've done. And not only have we done it for patients, but we've really done it for the disease. Now there are a lot of treatments available in the metastatic melanoma landscape. In Canada, we have a very large voice and we're able to really advocate as patients to have those drugs approved and put on our provincial formularies. But there was always one sector of our patient database that we were very concerned about, and that was our ocular melanoma patients. They were left out of most clinical trials. They were never invited into any of the treatment options, and they were left out and alone, out in the same space as we had been back in 2003 in the metastatic setting. So we knew at that point there was a distinct need for our ocular melanoma patients, and we wanted to fill that gap. So this previous couple of years, the Save Your Skin Foundation has been working on Ocumel Canada, an initiative of Save Your Skin Foundation to really address the needs of those patients that have been diagnosed with this disease. So without further ado, I want to introduce Natalie Richardson, my friend, my teammate, and my melanoma survivor. Natalie, over to you.
Thanks, Kathy. I'm Natalie Richardson. I have been with Save Your Skin Foundation for about 4 years, the managing director here, and happy to work on Ocumel Canada as an initiative of Save Your Skin. For also just about 2 years, Nigel can give more detail in a minute, but for 2 years, Ocumel Canada has been working to build a community of support for ocular melanoma patients across Canada in all of our provinces from the West Coast to the East. So we started with a patient survey and we located many friends across the country who were diagnosed with primary or metastatic ocular melanoma and really got an idea of what patients need in Canada. And so we've been working toward that. We've been able to develop educational webinar on the topic and potential treatments for ocular melanoma. We've developed other educational resources in paper and digital handout with the inspiration of our friends at CureOM with the Melanoma Research Foundation in the States. And we've been happy to work with and connect with global groups around the world as you are continuing to meet throughout this symposium this weekend. And so we're all sharing best practices and helping each other improve the patient journey for ocular melanoma. For the last year, beginning in late 2018 to late to mid 2019, we ran a survey of healthcare providers across Canada, also in treating primary and metastatic ocular melanoma, to get a sense of what's happening in Canada from their perspective. And that is really helping us build our initiatives going forward and how we can support patients in a standardized way from one coast to the other. We continue to work with them. We have lots coming up for 2021, which we'll be happy to keep you updated on. And at this point for this weekend, we're happy to present several items for your viewing pleasure. We hope you'll get informative resources from them. You can always contact us if there's anyone that you know who's been touched by ocular melanoma in Canada or anywhere. You can reach us at the information below. and we will keep you posted on everything that we're doing here from Canada. So without further ado, I will pass the microphone over to Nigel Deacon, my friend and amazing advocate. Nigel.
Thanks, Natalie, and thanks, Kathy. Welcome, everybody. This is a very special day for all of us. We have people from Canada, the United States, Ireland, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand coming together to create a stronger voice, to gather information, to advocate for improved services to ocular melanoma patients. It may be a very rare cancer. You may feel very alone in your own community, your own city, perhaps even your own country. As few as 200 Canadians are diagnosed every year. But together, there are thousands of us, and together we will be more powerful. We've wanted for some time to work with similar advocacy groups in other countries, and here we are. I've lived with the disease since 2010. And I developed metastasis in 2012, so it's been a long journey. At the end of the sessions today, the live sessions and the questions and answers, please remember that the Australian track starts immediately afterwards. It will be Sunday for them, but we're all invited to stay and enjoy their sessions and their information. Si par hasard vous êtes francophone au Canada ou ailleurs, tous nos services sont disponibles en français. I'm also reminding people that there will be a feedback form in SurveyMonkey format in the description of all of these sessions, and there will also be a link in the resources section of the info desk. So settle in, enjoy the day, and welcome to people all over the world.